right, he is the Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling. We talk so much about the state of this 135-pound division, how it's never been stronger, and yet this guy's starting to distance himself from the pack a little bit. Outstanding grappler, and more often than not, he's going to have a big advantage in that war.
Yeah, that's one of the things that separates Aljamain, is that he's one of those guys that tells you what he's going to do, and then he goes and he does it. Nothing's more discouraging for a fighter than to know what you have to defend and still not be able to defend it. Aljamain Sterling is a beast. Now, he did hint to us in the fighter meeting that he thought he could win this fight without chaining takedowns, so perhaps we'll see a strike-heavy approach here from Sterling early. We shall see. The Funk Master, Aljamain Sterling, finds himself in yet another big spot here tonight. Well, Brian T-City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just gotta put it all together if you wanna realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion, Aljamain Funk Master Sterling. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, good to have you with us tonight as we get you early round action here featuring one Brian T-City Ortega. Might just be the poster boy for mixed martial arts evolution when it comes to the strides he has made with his striking. Came into the UFC somewhat of a specialist when it came to his Gracie Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Now in a kickboxing match, he can probably beat most of the best featherweights in the world. That shot blocked by T-City, Brian Ortega. And he's back up. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. Nice job by Aljamain Sterling mixing it up here on the feet, DC. You know it might be a means to an end, but this is a guy who has worked very hard on his striking under the great Ray Longo.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. He's really working hard for his guillotine, but he can't put on his arms. He's got to make sure it's...
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
What a strike from off of his back. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, You press down into your opponent. Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
In good position to try to get a Kimura finish. He's got to take his time now. He's got to make short movements to try to separate the arm from the body in order to get a good...
No, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by T-City, Brian Ortega. All right, right into side control. Up in body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely.
Ortega's trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Triangle choke getting very close. All he's got to do now is pass that on to the opposite side.
Oh, he got out again. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in the gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these grounded pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Ortega.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax him, and he understands being...
Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
This is getting tight. Great submission defense full display by the opponent.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Sterling's in half guard. Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, feet on the hips here.
Great defense by this fighter.
Ortega going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Round two next.
Stop! All right, take a seat, buddy. Breathe. Great round. Okay, you're doing great at out positioning on the ground. I want more of that. But this round, I need you to stay a little more active.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
Well, round one, a tough act to follow. Now we get to our second round. Brian Ortega versus that man, Aljamain.
Nice leg.
All right, next round is underway, and man, is he tough to submit, right? No lack of effort, but unable to get that submission in the previous round.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic, which allows him to defend with the right frame of mind, and that's why he's never been submitted.
Ortega gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds. Double leg. Good movement on the ground here defensively by T-City, Brian Ortega.
Nice.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud.
Oh, he's attacking guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Ooh, it is tight now. Oh, he's out. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Man, look how flexible those legs are. He's got him in rubber guard. I don't think I can do that if I try.
I mean, John, don't sell yourself short. You just might be able to do it, but if you do, John, you're doing it with the idea that you're slowing everything down as a defensive fighter. There are submissions, right? There are submissions, but they're very rare submissions that we don't see used very often in the UFC.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. Come on, Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm, was able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out. Nice defense.
Beautiful transition.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Sterling.
Oh, right into mount.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
He's got to be careful here.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat. He's got to be careful here.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Sterling. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
That was a good round. Your striking is looking excellent. Look at all those punches that have landed. That was amazing. Keep those punches in his face.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. T-City gets caught by that straight punch there.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
Brute punch. That's not very good, huh?
Brute punch.
Nice jab there by Ortega. Oh, nice punishing kick to the body. Nice crack there. Collar tie here in the clinch. Nice timing on the leg kick, countered by Sterling. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury. Now he pulls guard right into the triangle here, Bruce.
I mean, he pulled guard, and he's...
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions, go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here.
Ortega's looking for an armbar here. He is no one-trick pony. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, come on, that has got to be it. No way, he got out.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar, fight was done. He loves to fight on.
Nicely done. Man, look at that damage on the right side of his body. Starting to really bruise now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pinned in the triangle now. Oh, that's gotta be it. That'll do it. What a fight. So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I gotta keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 3. For the winner by submission, Brian T-City Ortega!
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.